Hey guys, so today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a strawberry shortcake cake. This cake is so delicious. It's definitely better than I thought it would be. I really like it. It's the perfect light cake, like it's not too sweet. Icing is a stabilized whipped cream frosting, so it has a little bit of cream cheese in it. And it's the perfect taste. It's like I said, it's not too sweet. It's super nice and creamy and smooth, and it's just like really good. And the cake is the perfect sweetness as well to the cake, and everything just meshes together so well. So I really recommend you guys try out this cake. I really liked it. I'll definitely make it again in the future. But yeah, before we get into the video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, so if you could subscribe and help me reach that goal a little faster, that would mean a lot. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. In a medium bowl, you want to add your cake flour, salt, and your baking powder. You want to whisk this until all the ingredients are nice and combined. Then in a medium saucepan, you want to add your milk and your butter, and you want to bring this to a boil. Then you just want to take this off the heat and mix in your vanilla extract and your almond extract. Then set that aside while we get started on the wet ingredients for the cake. In a medium-sized bowl, you want to cream together your eggs and your sugar. You want to cream this together for 5 minutes until it becomes light in color and nice and fluffy, something like you see here on the screen. Then you want to add in your hot milk and butter mixture to this, and again, make sure it's hot. You don't need to cool it down or anything like that. So if it's still warm, totally fine, just add it in. And then you just want to add in all of your cake flour, the dry ingredient mixture to this, and that is it for the finished batter. Again, like I always say, make sure to not overmix the batter or you will end up with a dense cake. Then you just want to line your baking pans with parchment paper and make sure to grease the outsides with a baking spray or butter like I did. And you just want to put this in the oven at 350 for around 14 to 18 minutes or until it springs back when you touch it and it forms a nice golden brown color. Once your cakes is done, you can just let them cool to the side in the pans for a few minutes and then you can take them out. Since these cakes are really small and thin, they cool off really fast. It probably took like 30 minutes to cool off. So just, take it out the pan and set it aside and you can get started on the filling and the whipped cream frosting for the cake. For the filling, you just want to slice up some strawberries, and you can slice them pretty much any way you would like. This is just the way I decided to do it. You can also dice them if you would like. These are the strawberries that's going to go in between the layers of the cake. By the way, I also did dice up some strawberries just to set on top of the cake just for decoration purposes. But yeah, that's optional. That's just what I decided to do. And then you want to add around a tablespoon of strawberry jam. Well, to be exact, I use the Smucker's strawberry preserves. And you just want to add that in with your strawberries and mix it until your strawberries is well coated with the jam. Setting the strawberries aside, we can now get started on the stabilized whipped cream frosting. You want to start by adding your room temperature cream cheese to a medium-sized bowl along with your vanilla extracts and your powdered sugar. Then you just sort of mix this until everything is nice and combined before adding in your cold, heavy whipping cream. When you first add in your heavy whipping cream, it is going to be very watery, but just keep mixing this on the highest speed for like around 5 minutes, and eventually it will thicken up, and just keep mixing it until it forms stiff peaks. Once you're finished with your frosting, we can now get on to the assembly of the cake. You just want to start by adding a layer of your whipping cream. Then you want to add in your strawberries, and then I did add a tiny bit more whipping cream on top of the cake just so the other cake layer wouldn't like slide around or whatever. But yeah, that's just the way I did it, and you can decorate the outside however you would like to. this cake is super delicious. I definitely recommend you guys try it out. It only actually took me 3 hours from start to finish, which was probably the fastest it's ever taken me to make a cake before, so I was really surprised. Like I said, I'll definitely make this again. I really enjoyed this cake. It's the perfect light cake, especially if you don't like overly sweet things. I definitely recommend this out. It was super soft and fluffy and moist. So yeah, definitely 10 out of 10 recipe. I will have it linked in the description, along with the measurements that I use for a 6-inch cake and the measurements for an 8-inch cake. So that brings us to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and tried this recipe. All the measurements and the link to the original recipe will be in the description, so make sure to check that out before you go. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It will actually help more big people get to see this video and bring more attention to my channel. And also make sure to subscribe, because again, I'm almost at 1,000. So if you can help me reach that goal a little faster by subscribing, that would mean a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, also follow me on my Instagram. It will be linked in the description. It always is, so make sure to go over there. So if you want to just see more desserts and stuff like that from me, make sure to go follow me on Instagram. And yeah, that's it for today's video. If you guys have any questions, make sure to ask me in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you. And yeah, that's it. Bye guys.